can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Louisiana Tech's offense will get the first possession of the game. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
You're right, David. I played with a lot of NFL guys at tight end, but none of them were as dynamic as these two right here. And you're going to see them get the ball in a variety of ways. We're seeing offense change in college football. One of the biggest reasons is the versatility now at the tight end position, and these are two of the best in the entire country.
Let's take a second to think about Louisiana Tech. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week. Commitment from a three-star defensive back, David, and when programs at this level can get guys like he lobs one high down the left side. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Makes the catch at the 35. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So LSU's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like, you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
It'll be third and long. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Deep shot for the end zone. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. He makes a fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. Grabbed behind the line. It's Gandy. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Very little will make the crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Makes the catch. It's Brown. Gashing the knee on the right. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Second and goal for the offense. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. After giving up that big play, this defense has been a rock. Third and and goal coming. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. And they strike first.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory. There he goes! Lowers those pads. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. The Bulldogs, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Got a man, it's Gandy. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Bulldogs can really attack on this second and short. Handoff to the lone back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Louisiana Tech will have to punt. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll leave it with him. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Trying play action. Looking to scramble. Unleashes one. Working on the right. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Line gets set. First down. Power football with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. That's reeled in. It's Brown. At the 40, there he goes. Oh, he's got some space. Sprinting all the way. He'll take it to the house, but there is a flag on the field. The penalty wipes out the big play and the touchdown. It is just a punch in the gut for any offense. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Trying to get behind the defense. Catch and stride inside the 15. Touchdown, Tiger. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on first down. Got his man on the outside. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. Guys, LSU has the lead here, and they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking to fire. Got it set up on the outside. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight.
Jason, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Dropping back, it's Baker. Fires left. Got him downfield. At midfield, he's got room. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Grabbed over the middle, it's Gandy. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. And some room to work. And he earns a 1st down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Fires to the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Well, that completion now sets up a critical 3rd down here in the red zone for this quarterback. His offense, his team, is trailing by a lot. They're going to need him to start making plays consistently, and he's going to have to do it when the defense knows he's about to throw it. And that's exactly the situation right here. 3rd down in the red zone. The quarterback has got to step up on this next play.
Motion from the back. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. Good, right down the boulevard.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys...
He lets one fly deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, this quarterback has really found a nice rhythm early, and he's in firm control and command of everything that's happening. They've had 2 drives, they've scored 2 touchdowns, and here on their 3rd possession, he still wants to take shots. That one obviously falls incomplete, but if you're him, I would keep spinning the beam.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw. It's Nussmeier. He uncorks a bullet to the right. Makes the catch. And he will score. Touchdown LSU.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 20. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Touchdown LSU! This defense making a big
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Forced out of the pocket. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Finds his man. It's Wiggins. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout. And man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Back to throw. It's Baker. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Wilkerson. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Able to get a foot down in bounds and make the catch.
I know everyone's yelling like, you didn't get the first down, we need more yards. But if you think about it, nice short completion, sets up a 3rd down. And guess what? Nowadays, 4th down, green light. We're going to go for it anyways.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And after finishing off one drive with a field goal, they'll try it again, this time a 47-yard try. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Past the 1st down marker and still running. Turning it on. He's at the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Tiger.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
Louisiana Tech about to kick it off to start this 2nd half. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. He's got great speed. He's got an alley. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
What a way to seize momentum here. You start the 2nd half, you take the first kick back to the house. Great blocking and an awesome job in the open field, making people miss and showing you the speed on that return. Wow.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. He'll start this 3rd quarter with a run. Breaks the tackle. And runs through another guy. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the 2nd level and creating big lanes for this running back.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Handoff from from the gun. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Bulldogs come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Louisiana Tech is really moving the football. The give on the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. To throw, it's Baker. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Leaves it with the back. They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46. He now has 110 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Looking for a gap. It's Durham. Breaks into the open. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
He'll do it himself. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. They want to run it left here. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. And the Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Caught in the backfield. It's Gandy. It's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And that's a Great job by this defense, limiting the yards after catch. We know guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to him. Nice job running to the football. When you chase the football, man, a lot of good things happen. That ball pops out, you recover it, a forced turnover.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. There he goes. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
This dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give to the back. Got room at the 35. Wide open on the right. The 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
On the run from inside his own 5. And he coughs it up inside the 20. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Guys, LSU has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Looking for a man. It's Bullock.
Not one, but 2 sacks on the day, and possibly more to come. Still time left in this football game, and this is a beatdown. You know all passes are coming. This offensive line better do a better job.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Looking for room. It's Robertson. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take a shot. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. And he'll envision the ball flying as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Finds just enough space across the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They'll give it to the back. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside.
Oh, he's got some space. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands and get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
The give to the back. Past the sticks, and he may get more. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air, it's Bullock. Zings it complete to the right.
You just got to get this guy going in the offense. You got to hand it off to him. You got to throw it to him, too, on all different types of downs. I love it on first down here. Just getting him the ball in the passing game, let him make something happen and set up second and short.
One running back in the backfield, and he has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, that guy is so quick coming out of his stance. Do you see how fast he got to the ball carrier to get that tackle for loss? Wow.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Fires one high and deep. Fires and picked off. Trying to take it back. At the 30. The inside. Touchdown, Tigers. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick six.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do have it, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. The Bulldogs come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Louisiana Tech will have to punt. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. He'll take it on the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. The handoff, keep working on that clock. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll go to the ground. Turning it on! Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. They've got it at the 36 on first and 10. Now on second down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. He stopped short, and it's fourth down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. It's good. Easy call for the refs. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. Played till the final whistle. It falls incomplete, and that's the ball game. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find